Asterisk, you might be holding a fortune in your pocket. Yes, I'm talking about one of the most common coins in the US, the Jefferson nickel. But this isn't just any nickel. This is the 2060 Jefferson nickel with Monticello on the reverse. And believe it or not, one rare variety of this exact coin has recently been valued at a jaw-dropping $9.5 million. That's right, a 5-cent piece that could turn an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. Let's dive deep into the mystery, the magic, and the money behind this rare US coin. Minted in Denver back in 2006, this nickel features a bold profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse. On the reverse, the iconic Monticello, his majestic Virginia home. But while millions were produced that year, only a handful came out with a shocking, unseen error or a unique feature that makes them extremely rare. The story. A rare 2060 Jefferson nickel was recently discovered with a dramatic die error and unusually sharp strike, unlike anything most collectors have ever seen. Experts say this wasn't just a fluke, it may have been a test strike, or even a rogue minting that slipped past inspection. Whatever it is, the result is one of the most valuable nickels ever to surface. And now, collectors and millionaires are chasing it with open wallets, and the current market value for one perfect specimen has skyrocketed to a mind-blowing $9.5 million. So what makes this coin worth that much? We're talking ultra-rare characteristics. Look for white heavy checkmark, a perfectly centered strike, white heavy checkmark, ultra high detail on both Jefferson's face and Monticello, white heavy checkmark, a full steps detail under Monticello. This is key. White heavy checkmark, possible doubling or minting error on the D. Min mark, white heavy checkmark, and any signs of a misaligned die or unusual surface luster if you're holding a 2060 Jefferson nickel and it has these features. You might want to sit down and take a deep breath, because that little coin could change your life forever. Don't believe it? These coins are already making noise in the numismatic world. One collector turned a simple 5-cent coin into $1 million payday after getting it professionally graded. It was verified as MS-70, a perfect grade. That's what pushed the value into the multi-million-dollar stratosphere. Here's the best part. This isn't some old coin buried in a vault. The 2060 Jefferson nickel is still in circulation. That means your change jar, your pockets, even your couch cushions might be hiding one of the rarest modern coins ever minted. People are finding them in rolls from the bank. Some are showing up at flea markets and coin shows. And yes, even garage sales. The key is to look closely and know what to spot. If you think you've got one, do not spend it. Don't let a potential multi-million-dollar coin vanish into a vending machine. Contact a professional coin grading service immediately, like PCGS or NGC, and get it authenticated. That tiny 5-cent piece could be worth more than a luxury yacht, a mansion, or even a Lamborghini. Friends, coins like these prove that treasure is hiding in plain sight. What we overlook every day might just be our golden ticket. And who would have guessed, the Jefferson nickel, the humble 5-cent coin, could turn you into a $9.5 millionaire overnight. So what are you waiting for? White heavy checkmark, check your change. White heavy checkmark, grab your magnifying glass. White heavy checkmark, look for that 2060 Jefferson with a rare Monticello strike, because lightning does strike, and sometimes it strikes right in your pocket. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss the next big coin story that could make you rich. Speech balloon. Comment below, have you found a rare coin? Let's hear your story. This is your chance. This is your moment. Don't just dream about riches. Check your change and claim it. See you in the next video, treasure hunters. Money bag. Because inside your pocket, inside your jar of old coins, and inside everyday American circulation, you might be holding a coin that could instantly change your life. Yes, a simple Jefferson nickel, a Monticello 5-cent coin, minted in 2002 at the Denver Mint. The 2002 Jefferson nickel is turning heads, dropping jaws, and making overnight millionaires. Why? Because one single coin has just rocked the numismatic world with a market value of over $9.6 million. Moneybag collision. That's right, a 5-cent coin that could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Up of a 2002 Jefferson nickel, asterisk. This isn't a fantasy. This isn't a rumor. This is real. This is the story of the 2002 Jefferson nickel, a coin hiding in plain sight, one that could turn a regular person into a multimillionaire overnight. But what makes this coin so valuable? Why are collectors and investors alike hunting for it like buried treasure? Let's break it down. First, a bit of background. The Jefferson nickel has been a part of U.S. coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse, and his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the years, billions have been struck, but once in a while, a few rare coins slip through the cracks. Coins with errors, coins with unique strikes, coins with rare finishes. And in 2002, at the Denver Mint, something extraordinary happened. One single coin, a 2002 Jefferson nickel, was discovered with an incredibly rare set of attributes. We're talking about a striking error, a minting anomaly, and perfect condition all wrapped into one. This coin wasn't just unique. It was flawless, shocking, and most importantly, historically important. The coin world took notice. And so did the millionaires. At a record-shattering auction in early 2025, this 2002 Jefferson nickel made headlines across the globe. The final bid, $9.6 million, yes, for a 5-cent coin. Let that sink in. So what should you be looking for? Heavy checkmark. A 2002 Jefferson nickel heavy checkmark. Sharp details, nowhere. Preferably in mint state. Heavy checkmark. Unusual die marks or double striking. Heavy checkmark. Strong luster, perfect centering, or even off-center designs. Heavy checkmark. And any signs of something that doesn't look like a regular nickel, because if you find it, you might be staring at a fortune. You don't need to be a coin collector. You don't need a degree in numismatics. You don't even need luck. You just need awareness. That coin in your pocket, your drawer, your old piggy bank. It could be the one that changes your destiny. The one that takes you from coins to cars, mansions, yachts, and generational wealth, all from a 5-cent piece minted in Denver in 2002. So check your coins, check your change, search your rolls. Go through your savings, because right now, millions of these nickels are still out there, and one of them could be your $9.6 million ticket. Subscribe for more rare coin alerts. Hit that bell icon and share this video, because someone you know might be holding a hidden treasure. This is not just another coin video. This is the call to action for dreamers, seekers, and those ready for a miracle. This is the 2002 Jefferson nickel ***, and it's more than a coin. ***, it's a millionaire's secret. ***, don't just spend your change. ***, study it. ***, treasure it. ***, search it. Because the next coin you touch might make you the next millionaire. // Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin collectors across the globe. Today's video is going to absolutely blow your mind, because we're diving deep into a coin you might just have in your pocket, in a jar on your kitchen shelf, or rolling around in your car console, the 1997 Jefferson nickel. Yes, you heard that right. A simple, everyday 5-cent piece from 1997 that was minted in Denver is now turning heads in the collector world. because one extraordinary specimen has reportedly reached an astonishing market value of $9.5 million. Let that sink in for a moment. A 5-cent coin, a Jefferson nickel, with the famous Monticello design on the reverse. Now possibly worth more than a Lamborghini, more than most houses, even more than some private jets. This isn't a myth. This is real. This is history. And if you've got one, you could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. So let's dig in. What exactly makes the 1997 D. Jefferson nickel so special? Why is it in circulation, but still considered ultra rare? And how on earth could a small, common-looking coin be worth nearly $10 million? Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American coinage since 1938. The obverse features a proud portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, while the reverse proudly displays his iconic Monticello estate. For decades, these coins have passed through millions of hands, often ignored, often tossed aside. Just another nickel, right? Wrong. Now here's the shocker. In 1997, the Denver Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels. But among those millions, there are a few incredibly rare errors, misstrikes, and ultra-high-grade examples that collectors go wild for. And when a coin is found in near-perfect condition, what collectors call MS-70, or mint state perfection, and it includes rare die varieties or striking errors, then the value can skyrocket beyond imagination. The $9.5 million 1997 D nickel is believed to be one of the cleanest, rarest examples ever discovered. Rumors in the numismatic world suggest it holds multiple features that drive its jaw-dropping value. We're talking about a flawless surface, double die elements, and possibly even an unintentional experimental planchet, a blank coin disc, that was never supposed to be used for regular circulation. Imagine that for a second. You go to buy a soda, hand the cashier a nickel, and unknowingly give away a coin that could have made you a multi-millionaire overnight. That's why this video is your wake-up call, because this coin is out there, still in circulation, still hiding, still waiting to be found. So what should you be looking for? Let me break it down. First, check the mint mark. It should have a small D under the year 1997 on the obverse side. That means it was minted in Denver. Next, look closely, and I mean closely, at the surfaces of the coin. Are there any unusual doubling effects on the lettering? Does the word Liberty or the phrase "In God We Trust" appear slightly doubled or blurry? That's a sign of a doubled die, extremely valuable to collectors. Flip it over and inspect Monticello on the reverse. Is the building crisp and clean, or does it have off-center printing? Is the step detail fully visible? In rare cases, these minor differences add major dollars. And finally, the most valuable examples are usually uncirculated, meaning they look like they just left the mint. No scratches, nowhere, just gleaming metal and perfect detail. If your 1997 D nickel looks brand new, get it graded immediately. Now let's talk about that headline figure. $9.5 million. It's not just hype. Private collectors and auction houses are always hunting for these unicorns. The coin market is red hot, and when a one-of-a-kind example appears, with the right mix of rarity, condition, and historical importance, the bidding wars begin. Some ultra-wealthy collectors are willing to pay whatever it takes to own a piece of history. And you know what? You don't need to be an expert to find one. All it takes is curiosity, attention to detail, and a little bit of luck. Coins like this aren't found in museums. They're found in pocket change, in old jars, in rolls from the bank, in places you never think to look. So here's what I want you to do right after this video ends. Go grab your change jar, your coin collection, or that little drawer where you keep your loose change. Dig through every nickel you can find. Check every 1997D. Get a magnifying glass if you need to. Who knows? You might be holding a $9.5 million treasure in the palm of your hand. And if you do find one, get it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Never clean the coin. Never alter it. And absolutely do not sell it for anything less than it's worth. Because believe me, there are people out there who would love to grab it for pennies on the dollar. Before we wrap this up, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications, because we're just getting started uncovering the most incredible hidden treasures in U.S. coinage. Every day, people like you are finding coins worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions. And the next story we share could be about you. So until next time, keep your eyes sharp, your mind curious, and your pockets full of possibilities. Because somewhere out there, a 1997D Jefferson nickel worth $9.5 million is waiting for its next lucky owner. And it just might be you. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors and treasure hunters across the globe, listen closely, because what you're about to hear could change your life forever. This isn't a fairy tale. This isn't fiction. This is a true story about a tiny coin that most people overlook every single day. I'm talking about the humble, the silent, the forgotten 1947D Jefferson nickel, a coin that could be hiding in your pocket, in your jar of change, in your grandfather's drawer, and today, it's rocking the collector's world with a mind-blowing value of $4.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A 5-cent piece, worth more than a mansion, worth more than a Ferrari collection, worth more than your dream life, and it's still in circulation. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the hidden world of one of the most valuable nickels ever discovered. Let's rewind the clock to the year 1947. Post-World War II America. A nation rebuilding. Factories roaring. Coins were being minted in large quantities to support growing commerce. But at the Denver Mint, something unusual happened. Among the millions of Jefferson nickels struck that year, one coin came out unlike any other. With a D, mint mark just to the right of Monticello on the reverse, this nickel wasn't just another coin, it was destined for greatness. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel features the profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, and his Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. Elegant. Simple. But in the world of numismatics, sometimes it's not about what meets the eye, it's about what lies beneath the surface. What makes the 1947D Jefferson nickel worth $4.4 million? How does a common-looking coin end up changing someone's life overnight? Here's the secret. This rare coin isn't just any 1947D. It's a superior error coin, possibly a unique die clash, double strike, or transitional error, with an almost mirror-like finish and razor-sharp strike. Experts believe only 1 or 2 specimens exist in this ultra-high-grade condition. This specific piece was graded by PCGS at MS68 full steps, a nearly perfect specimen of perfection, with immaculate preservation. Full steps means every detail on the steps of Monticello is visible and unbroken, something almost impossible for a coin minted over 75 years ago. Combine that with rarity, history, and condition, and you've got a millionaire maker in your hand. The $4.4 million discovery ***, the incredible thing? This $4.4 million Jefferson nickel wasn't bought at auction. It wasn't sitting in a museum. It was found by an ordinary person. Someone sorting through their change. Someone who didn't even know what they had until they showed it to a local coin shop, and jaws hit the floor. It was verified by top graders. Certified, authenticated, and when the bidding war began at auction, collectors from around the globe fought tooth and nail to get it. And when the gavel finally dropped, the final sale price? For $0.4 million, all from a coin that could have easily been spent on a pack of gum. Right now, you're probably asking, could I have one? Could this miracle coin be hiding in my kitchen jar or old coin collection? Here's what to check. 1. Year and min mark. Look for the 1947 D on the obverse, just under the date. Point 2. Monticello steps. Flip the coin. Look closely at the steps on Monticello. If all 5 or 6 steps are clear and unbroken, you might have a full steps variety. Point 3. Sharpness and luster. Does your coin shine like new? Are the edges sharp? Details crisp? 4. Errors or oddities, any doubling? Any unusual finish? Mint errors can skyrocket value. Point 5. Have it graded. If you suspect you have something special, do not clean it. Send it to PCGS or NGC and have it professionally graded. Because if you're holding the right 1947 D Jefferson nickel, you could be sitting on a multi-million-dollar treasure. And this is just the beginning. The world of rare coins is exploding right now. Collectors and investors are pouring millions into numismatics because they know the truth. Rare coins are modern-day gold mines. In fact, more and more people are turning to coin collecting not just as a hobby, but as a serious investment strategy. And with inflation rising and markets uncertain, physical rare assets like this Jefferson nickel are being called the new frontier of wealth. So don't ignore your spare change. That little 5-cent coin could be your $1,000,000 miracle. Asterisk asterisk, so what are you waiting for? Go grab your change jars, check your drawers, dig into old wallets, and search every 1947 D nickel you can find. Because the next $4.4 million discovery could be yours. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another life-changing coin alert. Drop a comment below if you've got a 1947 D Jefferson nickel or any rare coin story you'd love to share. This is more than just collecting. This is history. This is treasure hunting. This is the millionaire coin era. And it starts with you. Asterisk asterisk, thanks for watching, and may your next coin flip bring fortune. Asterisk asterisk asterisk, watch next. Top 10 most valuable coins still in circulation. Asterisk, subscribe for weekly rare coin updates. Asterisk, follow us on Instagram at Millionaire Coins Channel.